Hello, everybody, and welcome to Essential Oils for Love Languages. This is a super fun class, and I'm happy that you are here. So, when we want to talk about lasting relationships, like anything worthwhile, it takes intentional commitment over time. But when you're just not on the same page, which can happen, keeping your love alive can feel intimidating or even impossible at times. So, the premise of the love languages started out as a book here by Gary Chapman. It's quite simple, really. So, different people with different personalities give and receive love in different ways. So, relationships grow better when we understand each other. Everyone gives and receives love differently, but with a little insight into these differences, we can be confidently equipped to communicate love well. By learning to recognize these preferences in yourself and in your loved ones, you can learn to identify the root of your conflicts, right? That would be huge. You can connect more profoundly and truly begin to grow closer. So, here, when we look at the five love languages, if you're brand new, we're going to get into some of them tonight, but the book is super worthwhile to look into. But there are physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, acts of service, and gifts. Here is a really great tool. If you have the book, great. That's a hard copy. You can do the quiz in there, kind of figure it out that way. You can go to fivelovelanguages.com, take a free quiz on there. And this little tool, the Love Nudge app, totally free. All of the quizzes are free. Obviously, you need to purchase the book, but online, the app, quizzes are free. You take the quiz, and you're even able to help connect with your partner. You both would have the same app. You can share things that way, set goals. It's a really, really good tool to help get you going if you're wanting to learn about love languages and really incorporate yours the best that you can. So we're going to get into it. The first one that we're going to look at is physical touch. So this love language isn't all about the bedroom. So if you've been around here for February and Valentine's Day, you've attended our Oils of the Bedroom class. This one is still a little different. To this person, nothing speaks more deeply than appropriate physical touch. So holding hands, hugging, kissing, massages, back scratches, right? Back tickles, arm tickles, right? Don't those feel amazing? Of course, sexual or intimate touch are all expressions of love as well. Rose, we see, that is the oil of divine love. You can use rose and cuddle, right? Play with the hair, be physically present. Neroli is the oil of shared purpose and partnership. So, physical presence and accessibility are crucial, while neglect or abuse can be absolutely unforgivable and destructive to this person. Physical touch fosters a sense of security and belonging in any relationship. So here we look at some other oils there for physical touch. We have neroli and rose, which we went over. Whisper Women's Blend is another great one. Jasmine, that one is so good for physical touch, especially if you are healing from a sexual trauma. And then, of course, passion. It's not just passion for your relationship, it's passion for life. And then cinnamon bark there, that one is really, really good when we're wanting to make some DIY stuff. It is 10% off this month here in February, and one that's repeated a lot here when we talk about oils for love. One incredible technique and tool and resource to have in your arsenal is the aroma touch. So there's the aroma touch hand technique, which is almost like a hand massage. We don't call it a massage. It's more of a protocol using certain oils and certain steps along the way to enhance that physical touch. Obviously, getting oils on topically, you're smelling them aromatically, is incredibly powerful, but the steps and the protocol that we take for the aroma touch hand technique is absolutely powerful. So that's something to definitely look into. We are going around different places and actually volunteering our services to give aroma touch hand techniques. If that's something you're interested in, please reach out. The more the merrier. The full aroma touch technique is an incredible healing practice to have the knowledge of, the experience of, the oils on hand. To do this, you can do a training with the kit and everything. You get your oils, and then the training is free. It's a $97 thing. If you are a massage therapist or someone that actually does this for their business for a living, this is without a doubt a must-have practice to be aware of and offer to your clients. You can actually charge for that and have it be part of your business plan, business model. But in general, it is a great thing to have to offer to your friends, your family, working on chronic conditions, chronic health concerns, things like that. Aroma touch technique is incredibly powerful. Reach out if you're a customer and have never experienced this. Let me know. I have my folding massage table. I'll come to you. We can have an aroma touch technique. We actually have classes on this as well we're going to have coming up. So definitely reach out if that's something that you want to stay in the loop for. So another love language we have is words of affirmation. So actions don't always speak louder than words, especially if your love language is words of affirmation. If this is your true love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you and uses words to affirm other people. You use words to affirm other people as well. So hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reasons behind that I love you really sends your spirit skyward. Insults can leave you shattered and are not easily forgotten. So if you are this kind of and transparency, this is mine. I am words of affirmation through and through. And my brain is almost like a Rolodex for things that have been said to negatively impact me. Positively is great, right? We want those words to build us up, but it's not so much as damaging as the negative ones are. And those are things that you hold on to, you remember, they can almost play a part into your characteristics, right? You need to protect yourself to not take those things to heart. So keep that in mind, that there's power behind all of this. Based on mindset and what we allow to impact ourselves. So kind, encouraging, positive words are truly life-giving. When we look here on the slide, you can give compliments, you can leave notes of appreciation, you can say you love them often, say what you love about them. So it's not what you're saying, but it's also then delving into that, the why, right? If you say you're sorry, great. What are you sorry for? That's going to be the most important part. Cheer them on. So here we have lavender, that's the oil of communication, and spearmint is the oil of confident speech. So you can use both of those to help nurture your love language there. So some of the words of affirmation you could use. I love working with you, right? When we talk about love languages, we think maybe a romantic relationship with our partner, but it's also how we show kindness, how we can support other people. So maybe it isn't a workspace, maybe it's, other teachers you work with, maybe it's your children, your kids, right? Maybe it's people, your parents, right? Any relationship that you have, understanding everyone's love languages are just going to support and really influence and benefit those relationships. So thank you for thinking of me. I value your input, right? I appreciate you. That's one of the biggest things. People just want to feel important and appreciated. So it's a very simple thing to say. Maybe it's not, maybe if this isn't your love language, it's not a simple thing. But you did a great job. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. You are my home. How did I get so lucky? Thank you for making me a better person. I love your smile. Thank you for always saying the right thing, right? That's a good one there. Thank you for working so hard. I love hanging out with you. I have faith in you. I'm proud of you, right? How powerful are those words? I'm proud of you, for someone to say that. So powerful. I'm proud of you. I appreciate you. So words of affirmation, and using those words to build up the other person. You can acknowledge their roles, their contributions, characteristics, appearance, their talents, their abilities. Here we have some diffuser blends. As we're going to go through, you're welcome to take a picture of this screenshot, jot down these diffuser blends there we have on the screen, or scented note cards. That's kind of fun. They're around Christmas. We, have ways, DIYs, recipes to make scented Christmas cards, or now for Valentine's Day, add some scent, add that aromatherapy to your Valentine cards. So there's just a way to do that with some of our favorite oils that way. Quality time is another one. And in the quality time, nothing says I love you like full, undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical, but really being there with the TV off, fork and knife down, all the chores and tasks on standby makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. So put the phones down. That is a huge thing, especially in our world today, today's day and age. Our phones are so consuming of us. Put it down, right? Pull the earbuds out, put your phone down, turn it off, get off social media, and really be present with your partner. So those distractions, postpone dates, being late, right? That's a huge thing. Super disrespectful. Be on time. Show the other person that you respect them enough to be on time. The failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Quality time also means sharing quality conversation and quality activities. So some of those things we see on the slide, walk together, do things together, listen without multitasking, really be present. So that's something that we actively need to work on. Some of us is really to be present doing that. Vacationing getaways, go and do things together, planned out consistent date nights. So we see lemon is the oil of focus. It's for active listening, eye contact, and to be fully present. It requires focus to do that. So quality time is giving someone your time and attention and being fully present and engaged when you are together. So there we see the diffuser blend. Jot that down to help you be fully present. So we see some of our focus oils like bergamot, the citrus, vetiver, super focusing, thinker. The Thinker Roller Blend, when I really need to focus, that's one that I'll use. It's in the kids collection. It rolls on nice and easy, right on my temples. Super powerful that way. And then we have the bonding list. So this is kind of, I don't know, bucket list kind of stuff. Make a list of activities that you like to do. Try to do them together. Okay, so maybe it's just, there's so many different fun DIY ideas out there. Maybe you have a jar and in, or a piece of paper for the different restaurants or the date nights. They have the, adventure list now out there that you can even purchase. There's lots of things out there to support this love language. So acts of service. Can vacuuming the floors really be an expression of love? Absolutely. Anything you do to ease the burden of responsibilities weighing on an acts of service person will speak volumes. So for these people, actions do speak louder than words. The words he or she most want to hear, let me do that for you. I got this. Let me take care of it, right? Laziness, broken commitments, making more work for that person tells the speakers of this love language that their feelings don't matter. And we don't ever want to do that to our partner. We don't ever want to do that to anyone, let alone people that we care about, right? We want to show that we care. We want to be able to help them feel loved the same way that we would, right? So finding ways to serve speaks volumes to the recipient of these acts. So we see on the slide, assistant tasks, make their favorite treat or meal, depending on what your roles are at home, and not getting into gender roles or anything like that, or traditionality or anything, but maybe you do one of the chores that your partner really, really hates, right? Maybe take it over and to show that you care. Do the dishes, lighten their load, help without being asked. That's always a huge thing. Tidy the house, make the bed, feed the dog, whatever it is that would, maybe be something that your partner would do it for them, right? Show them that you care by doing something for them. That acts of service, those actions speak louder than words, right? Get motivated, get encouraged. We have motivate, that is the encouraging blend. Very citrusy, vanilla-y, is just divine. It's such a good oil blend. So acts of service and doing something for someone that you know they would like. That's going to be our acts of service, from favors, household tasks, fixing something, cooking or baking. So here's a sample on the screen, using cinnamon bark to make a snickerdoodle recipe, right? Maybe you know their favorite meal, their favorite cookies, whatever it is, and you make something just to show that you care, right? Do something for that person. There we have a diffuser blend for care and kindness. You can go ahead and take screenshots of either of these. We have tons of recipes too, by the way, for cooking, diffuser blends, DIY, like literally anything you could probably think of. We have recipes or the knowledge to create them using essential oils. So receiving gifts, and for some people, receiving a heartfelt gift is what makes them feel most loved. So don't mistake this love language for materialism. It's not being spoiled or being greedy or anything like that. It's not a materialistic thing. It is all about the receiver of gifts thriving on the love, the thoughtfulness, and the effort behind the gift. So if you speak this language, the perfect gift or gesture shows that you are known, you are cared for, and you are prized above whatever was sacrificed to bring the gift to you. A missed birthday, anniversary, hasty thoughtless gift, it would be disastrous for this person, right? Do not miss this person's birthday. Even if it's just a handwritten note or card, do that, right? It's very, very important to these people. So the absence of everyday gestures also are going to be a deficit to this person. So gifts are those physical representations of love and are treasured greatly. So when we look at the slide, you can make a thoughtful gift, make that card, bring favorite flowers, go out and pick favorite flowers, celebrate special occasions, give small tokens of appreciation, show excitement when receiving, remember those special days. The creative gifts are visual representations of love. It means that that person really took the time to make something for you. They're being creative. They know you. They know your personality. They know what you would like. That's something to really think about. You can say goodbye to stifled creativity by using Citrus Bliss. This oil blend is the oil of creativity. It is just yummy. It is like a orange dreamsicle. It's an orange vanilla, just heaven. Kind of similar to Motivate, actually, but Motivate has more of a minty twist in there too. So giving of anything, big or small, shows that you are thinking of them. It could be handmade or store-bought or even just because. We have so many DIY options to show creativity. Beard oil, massage blends, colognes, perfumes. Like I mentioned, the options are endless for those DIYs. So here on the screen is kind of a body balm uh, recipe that way. You could do lotions, you could do body wash, bubble bath. I mean, literally the options are endless. Go out and find a pretty rock. It could be as simple as that. It was just something that said, oh, this makes me think of this person. A heart-shaped rock, or it was pretty, or the color of their eyes, or whatever it is. Something like that, and the meaning behind it is going to be really important to this person. So here we have a diffuser blend. Go ahead and take a look at that one. So intimacy with you, your partner, you have to feel your best. So we talked about this a lot in the essential oils for romance and intimacy, that oils of the bedroom class. We went over this more detailed. So that's something you're going to want to check out. But if we want to love others, we must love ourselves first. So here's a roller blend you can make to work on loving yourself. You're going to combine all of these oils in a 10 milliliter roller, top it off with a carrier oil, apply it to your heart 3 times a day and your wrists as needed. I always like to do kind of behind the ears too, up there, kind of the neck, behind the ears. And you're going to tell yourself as you do that, I am important and add value to this world. And please keep in mind that as we go through this, and I'm saying things like roller blend and make a roller and carrier oil, this is more of a continued education class. So with the assumption that you are part of our doTERRA community, our oily tribe, if you will, and you're building upon the skills that you are learning as you go. So if you have not attended an intro to oils class, or maybe you are brand new, someone shared this with you because it interests you, or they found it interesting, someone shared it, and you're like, yeah, this is great. Reach out. We can help you get set up with oils, with starter kits, the things to work on your special needs. Whatever it is, reach out to the consultant in our community that you're working with, and we'll be able to help you there. Definitely set you up with an intro to oils class though. So here we look at bergamot or bergamot. Is kind of preference, and I actually interchange both ways of saying it. I don't know why or the rhyme or reason, but bergamot is the oil of self-acceptance, relieves feelings of self-judgment and low self-esteem. So it will help us in help teaching us to love ourselves unconditionally. You're going to apply it over the heart, inhale for confidence and optimism. It's citrusy, so it's great for energy and uplifting the mood. And then here we have some affirmations to tell yourself every day as you breathe in bergamot. So I am worthy. I'm beautiful inside and out. I am enough, right? That's always a big one. Especially if we're wrapped up in our head all the time, or, a super sensitive person like I am, maybe that's something that you need to hear and tell yourself all the time, that you are enough. You're doing your best, right? You have the power to create change. You're proud of who you are. Okay, so all of these are going to be affirmations that you want to tell yourself. Maybe you have your own, and you write it on a post-it note and have it stuck on your mirror you see every day, or it's in your planner, it's in your car, and it's something that you look at all the time. So keep that in mind. Be kind to yourself, love yourself. In order to work on any relationship, you must first have that inner one improving. So here we are already to the end. This is a nice quick class, and flowers die, but essential oils are forever. So right here, as we talk about Valentine's Day and oils for, love and love languages, and oils for the bedroom and romance and intimacy and all the things, keep that in mind, right? Our oils are incredibly powerful gifts of the earth, and we're here to support you with that, whatever your healing needs are. So please text me, reach out to myself, whoever invited you, whoever shared this with you, whoever you're working with, and we'll be able to help talk you through whatever your needs are. So text me, scan the QR code that's going to bring up different classes. And then, like I mentioned, our romance and intimacy, we've already had 2 this month, actually. And if you missed those, let me know. We can try to send you a recording, or they're so much fun that they're usually requested quite a few times that we can always set up and have another one anyway, right? We can have this class all the time. It doesn't have to just be for Valentine's Day. We can do it whenever we want. Okay, so that is it. Thank you for joining me. Happy Valentine's Day. And let me know if you have any questions. We're here to support you in all of your oily needs. Bye, guys.